Hi, I'm Tony Van Veen, CEO of Discmakers. We're fortunate at Discmakers to work with many new artists who are putting their music on CD or LP for the first time, and it's, of course, a super exciting experience for them. But what if you've been around the block a few times and your next album is actually going to be your last album? What do you do then? How do you approach an album that will be the capstone of your music career? I was thinking about this because just like we work with many first-time artists, we are super blessed to have worked with probably millions of artists over the decades, and with some of them, we've been privileged to be their manufacturer of choice for many, many years and many albums. And one of those longtime customers, Christine Lavin, a wonderful folk singer with delightful storytelling lyrics, emailed me recently telling me that she was working on her last album ever. You see, speaking of having been around the block a few times, Christine's released some 24 albums, I've lost count, over the past 4+ decades. But as time passed, she started wearing hearing aids, and she realized she couldn't sing as well as she once did. But the passion still runs deep. And so after months of ruminating on what to do next, she contacted Ted, her Discmakers rep, to plan her last album. And in her email to me, she told me, everybody, understandably, puts their all into their first album, and I'm putting my all into my last album. If we as artists don't think about our legacy, we're leaving it to others to think about, and that's risky. And frankly, I thought that was so inspirational, so courageous, that I wanted to tell you about it. Because none of us likes thinking about when we're getting to the end of the train line, but we all get there someday. Trust me, I turned 60 a few months ago, and that last station is getting closer and closer. So why not have your last album be something memorable, a celebration of an amazing musical journey? Or did you want to wait for that till you're dead? You could, I guess, if you've lost the passion. We see it every time a famous artist dies. Their streams spike, their albums sell, but they're no longer around to feel the love. So why not make your last album an event? You get to decide how you put that perfect capstone on your recording career. Do you take old recordings, like Christine is doing, and remix them, add instruments, and spruce them up so they sound like they're new again, but with all the original vocals and instrumentation still there? Or do you instead take some of your hits, or your best or your favorite songs from your discography and re-record them in a better studio with a better mix for an amazing sounding best of career retrospective? Or maybe it's all new material because, like fine wine, your songcraft has continued to evolve and strengthen with time. Heck, maybe it's time for one final vinyl record pressing. Any of those ideas are worthy so long as you do it the right way. Make a big deal about it. Give it a deluxe package with photos and liner notes recalling some of the highlights of your music career. Heck, if you've got enough stories and pictures, why not do like Christine's doing and actually write and publish a book, an autobiography of sort, for your family, for your friends, and for your fans? Our sister company, BookBaby, produces amazing looking books each and every day. They specialize in small quantities and can even put your book up on Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, and at other online retailers. It's a perfect complement to your latest album. However you do it, my advice to you is to be deliberate about your last album. Control the process, the content. Don't let others decide that for you. This is your album, a celebration of your years in music. If this is something that you want to consider and you'd like to kick some ideas around with your Discmakers product specialist, you can call us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern at 800-468-9353. And of course, you can browse our website anytime at discmakers.com. When you're ready, we'll be here.